So did God create evil? If you answer too quickly, you will say something that the Bible itself did not say. Because there's a verse that sounds like God created evil, and another that clearly says God did not. So the question is, which is true? So let's get into it. Isaiah chapter 45 verse 7. God says, I form light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. And then in the epistle of James, James 1:13, he says, God cannot be tempted with evil, neither does he tempt anyone. So what is going on? And the key word here is the word evil. In Isaiah, the Hebrew word is ra. And it's one of the very simple words I learned when I was learning Bible, because it's just two words. So when we do dictation and quizzes, you just pray that the prophet will say, spell ra, evil. Sometimes ra means moral sin or wickedness. Other times it could mean calamity, disaster, or judgment. In Isaiah chapter 45 verse 7, God is not saying, I create sin or evil. He's saying, I bring judgment. I allow calamity and control outcomes in history. Now, think about this carefully. If God created sin as sin, then God will have become the author of what he condemns, and something that is not in his nature. And that will completely shatter and destroy the logic of judgment. The scripture is consistent. God is kadosh. God is holy. Meaning is completely, as in completely separate from sin. So God permits evil. God judges evil. And God overrules evil. But God is not the source of sinful corruption. No, God did not create evil as sin, but he does govern a world where evil exists. And it's powerful enough, so powerful enough, like we have seen many times in scriptures, to turn judgment into his purpose. If you don't make that distinction, you continue to confuse God's sovereignty with God's character.